Hi friends and welcome back to the show Card Tricks and Random. Today's card trick is a trick which I think is performed by Martin Nash, a great magician who's performed this card trick. I'm going to show you how it's done, but I'm going to show how I think it's done. So without further ado, let's get into the performance. But first, subscribe to my channel if you're not yet. Like this video, share it with your friends and family members, and comment in the comments below and hit the bell notification so when I post a video, you will be informed about it. So without further ado, let's get into the trick. So here we have a random deck of cards that can be shuffled, and I'm going to remove some cards, and these are the four famous queens. We have the four queens, and you can see we have the diamonds, the queen of diamonds, then we have the queen of spades, the queen of hearts, and the queen of clubs. The four queens can be placed right here, and the deck can be shuffled just like that. And now the audience member has to pick a random card. Let's think that they'll stop right here. It doesn't matter what card they pick, but they had to play. Yeah, this is the card, the King of Hearts. Wow, a great choice. The King of Hearts can be placed somewhere in the deck. It's approximately half, doesn't have to be equal or perfect. And then you can just push it in the deck. And what we can do is give it some cuts here and there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fancy cuts. And I'm going to ask the audience member, what is their card? And they're going to tell King of Hearts. I'm going to tell, magically, the King of Hearts has come to the top. You're not going to be that amused, but it's good. So what I'm going to tell is, so here's the King of Hearts on the top. So what I'm going to do with the King of Hearts is, I'm just going to place it right here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the four queens and place it on the king. And if you have a normal deck, you can place it aside. So here I'm going to ask them, how many cards do we have? You're going to tell me we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 cards. I'm going to show you. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 cards. Now their card is the King of Hearts. I'm going to ask you something. What if I just snap my finger and magically we have only the Queen of Hearts, the Queen of Clubs, the Queen of Diamonds, and the Queen of Spades? They're going to be surprised by it, but they're not going to be that happy because they think there's still 5 cards. I'm going to tell, yes, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 cards. I actually cheated you and showed you only the 4 queens. But now I'm going to just touch the 5 cards to the deck of cards, and magically we have only 1, 2, 3 and 4, and there's no King of Hearts here, because remember, the King of Hearts started in this deck and it went back into the deck itself. I hope you enjoy this card trick. It's a great trick. It's an impromptu card trick with 4 queens or any 4 cards. And now let's get into the tutorial. Now we have the 4 queens. You can use any 4 random cards, and this is what I think how he performed it. So you have 4 queens, and when you're going to show the 4 queens, you're going to push the top card and catch a pinky break, just like this. Then you're going to take the 4 queens and place it on the top, and then you're going to lift all the 5 cards with your middle finger and your thumb of your right hand. Then what you're going to do with your thumb, you're going to refill down the bottom card and catch a thumb break, and then you're going to count. So we have the Queen of Clubs, and then you're going to drop this card, the thumb break card, on that. So it looks like it's the deck of cards. This card is hiding the Queen of Clubs, and then you're going to count normally but catch a break. The Queen of Diamonds, the Queen of Spades, and the Queen of Hearts. The thing you showed them 4 cards, 4 queens, but you actually showed them 4 queens, and you hid 1 queen under the top card, which you just placed on it. And then you take all the 3 queens, which I think is 4 queens, and just place it here. But remember, it should be squared up. Okay? And then what you're going to do, you should be very careful. This will be squared up. Even if a slight amount shows, they can get but yeah, even a slight amount is shown, they'll see what the queen is there. Now what you're going to do is you can make a fan, but when you make a fan, do not flash this card. Now you can spread the deck, but remember not flash the queen. And then you can ask them to pick a card from the deck. Let's remember this should be squared up right here, and they can pick any card. But now when they are looking at the card, you're going to swing cut a small packet with your right hand, catch it, and then this packet you're going to place on top, but you're going to catch a break, and you're going to use your thumb, right hand thumb, and lift the top card from the queen. So you're catching a pinky break over the queen. Then you're going to take the card that you selected, in this case 7 spades, and place it in the pinky break. So you kept the 7 spades over the queen of clubs, and then you can leave the break. And so your card is approximately half, doesn't matter. And then you can push down and catch a pinky break. And then you can give 1 cut, 2 cuts till the break and complete it. But remember, it should always be squared up. Okay, now what you're going to do, you can tell, so your card is somewhere in the middle, and you can do any false cuts, but remember, very important, it should be squared up. So you're going to turn the deck and tell, what is your card? You're going to ask them. You're going to tell this 7 spades, and you're going to give a click and just pull the top card, only the top card, with your middle finger or your 4 fingers of your left hand. And remember to hold it like this with your middle finger here and the thumb. Then they're going to be surprised. Then take the card, hold the deck like this, and turn over the card and place it on the top, squared up, facing up. Now what are you going to do? You're going to tell, so your 7 spades have come to the top. Now what you're going to do, you're going to turn over once again, and this 4 fingers of your right hand is going to cover this packet like this, but towards the right of the deck. Now your left hand is going to push this card, top card, to the right and pull the queen. That's the reason we kept the queen like this, facing up, and place it down. And then you're going to push this card back. So I hope you understood that process. I'm going to teach to you again. So now what we have on the top of the deck is the card, their card, the queen, facing up. You're going to turn this and hold these right hand 4 fingers like this, and the thumb on the bottom right corner. With your left hand 4 fingers, you're going to push this the top card, and then come and just pull the second card and place it face down. You're not going to show it to them, and you're going to just push this back. So all this is going to be happening under the cover of your right hand. So once again, push, pull the card, place it, and just square it up, and then take these cards and tell. So we have 4 queens plus your card. Remember, square it up, and then just give a swing cut and complete it. Do not flash, and just place it there. Then now you're going to do any false count you want to show that you have more than 4 cards. So the false count, you can use elementary count, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I prefer this other count, where you keep your middle finger here, your thumb here, and these fingers can be here in the index finger. So you pull the top card, and you go back down, squared up, leaving this card which you pulled over there, and pull 1 more card and just count normally. You need to practice this a lot. So when you do it fast, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 cards, and then you can give it a snap and show that you have only 1, 2, 3, and 4 cards. Now when he performed it, he showed like this, and he did not count the cards again. So I just added that a little. I thought that's nice. So you can do that, and then you can show I actually have only 4 cards, and you can spread the deck until your card has always been in the middle of the deck. Let me find this. You're right here, and they're going to be astonished. It's a great impromptu card trick. Don't forget to learn it and perform it for your friends and family members.